I'm ready. I'm ready to go live with I'm live. God, I'm hangover. Well, I said 6:15, didn't I? I said 6:15. Gosh, should have had too much to drink last night. Oh. Anyway, there's no one watching because everyone's still in bed unless they've got kids. Unless they've got kids, then they, I've got really bad internet anyway. It's fucking shit. That's being a twat. There's someone watching. Fucking hell, I got a hangover. Merry Christmas. I got a hangover. I had too much to drink last night. Merry Christmas, Wanda. Merry Christmas to everybody down in Pompey land. My internet's still shit, so if I'm jerking about a bit, it's all right. I said 6:15, but I've overslept. So this is all to you lot out there. Jolly good health. First beer of the day, gonna be a lot more. Lovely stuff. Got me Cheerios, like you do. Stick it in there. Cheerios and Hazy Days. This one. Give it a good old stir. Now, hopefully you got some decent presents, because I'll tell you what, I haven't got a single present yet. The missus has fucked off to work. You know what I mean? So, it's just me and the cats. Hopefully some of you got some really good presents. It reminds me of when I was a kid. Well, my first Commodore 64 back in the day. Oh, fuck me. Got plenty here. See what the next comment is. If I can find it. Happy Christmas, Peter. Have a good one. I'm having beer and Cheerios at the moment. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Right. What we got? Yes, I was a bit late. Usually, if this was back, if I go back to when I was a wee kid, I'll be up at fucking 3 a.m. You know, jumping on the parents' bed, if you know what I mean. But obviously, as you get older and, you're wiser, you start to realise that certain things aren't true. But, you know what I mean. Let's see what's going on. Wake up. We are waiting for Wander's Dales, so hoping for something decent in a bit. Yeah, you might get something, You always get a pair of socks, don't you? You always get pairs of socks and stuff like that. Some old auntie from far away sent you pairs of socks and the fucking jumper, which you're not gonna fucking wear. But you've got to be polite and say, "Oh, thank you very much." You know what I mean? So, they hopefully got their turkey ready. They had me Christmas dinner the other day. So, I'm having chicken korma today. Bung in the microwave, bing, 2 minutes. There you fucking go. Can't be bothered with the old turkey shit. Just not me, that. You know what I mean? Jesus never had a turkey, did he? Might have, but don't think he did. Oh, well. I must admit, Hazy Days and Cheerios goes down a treat. It does. Really does. Let's see what's coming up. Bit slow this morning, but any decent person would be missed first thing on a Christmas day, would they? Really? I can show something. I can't show these bloody comments up. Come on. My internet's so shit. So shit. Come on. The computer hasn't even woken up. I'm like you, got a hangover, but got to pretend I haven't. Exactly. I mean, you know, hair of the dog and all that. Just get a couple of beers down you. Soon be raring again, like you do, don't you? So, we've got another comment. Even if we want to work today, we had our dinner yesterday. We're going to have Chinese today if it's open. I'll tell you what, that's a good idea. That is a brilliant idea. You know, there's so many people, you know, go on about having their turkeys and everything, and I just don't get it, really. You know, it's the only time of year where sprouts are acceptable. I mean, crikey, I had sprouts the other day, and I felt afterwards on the exploded in the car, but I'll tell you what, it's the only time of year you have fucking sprouts, isn't it? Don't have them any other time of year, so why should I have them Christmas Day? It's like the pigs in blankets. I mean, that's the thing, pigs in blankets. You got pigs in blankets, you got turkey. Then when you cook your turkey, you got the bacon on top of the turkey as well. So you got all that flipping, you know, fattening bacon and that. No wonder you can't eat your dinner, right? Anyway, I have to say, at the moment, these happy days is going down really well in a bowl of Cheerios. No, I mean, pigs in pigs, exactly. What's the point in that? Pigs in pigs. What is the fucking point in pigs in fucking pigs? No, they're not fucking great. Sprouts and chestnuts, fire with smoked bacon, lovely. You'd be spitting them out the other end like a blinking air gun. Oh, that's all. I mean, I had sprouts the other day. I nearly exploded on the way home. Couldn't handle them. It's kind of like, you know, it's so having gunpowder in your stomach. It's just no. I can't do them. Well, I can't do fucking sprouts. So today, nice chicken korma, couple of beers, like you do. Well, a few beers today, I'll be honest. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I might do. Yeah, it's too hot for me. All that, those pies. Fucking hell, those pies were fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible. I mean, it's weird the effects of having that type of stuff because I wanted to go to toilet later in the day, but I couldn't. It's just weird. It's like I was constipated, and I was constipated the next day as well. They're horrible. I don't know how people can eat. I don't know how people can eat. You know, people, bloody Caroline Reaper as well. God, couldn't do that. No, a Caroline Reaper roast fucking turkey. Imagine that. Imagine that. Caroline Reaper roast turkey. No, I bet you did. Lots of people laughed. I didn't. You see, lots of people on the internet, they do these, you know, chili stuff and that, which is fair enough. But I'm a korma person. I like yogurts. I like korma. I like all these really poncy foods, if you know what I mean. I mean anything hotter than anything hotter than a fucking tikka masala, I have trouble with. So, you know what I mean? I just have all this trouble with fucking all that shit. And that's the first time ever I had a pie with Caroline Reaper. First time I ever had Caroline Reaper. I mean, bloody hell. Someone asked me who Caroline Reaper was. She was a bird who lived in my council estate, all fur coat and no knickers, if you know what I mean. So, anyway, what we got? Empty like a rusty radiator after having Caroline. It's horrible. It's horrible. I can't put it up with it. But I will have another go at something. I'm determined to have another go at Caroline Reaper thing, but the heat of it, in the intensity of that heat was so kind of like, you know what I mean. Right, who we got next? Yawn. Hello, Yawn. Nice to hear from you, mate. Hope you're well. Merry Christmas. If you're being merry this morning, I'm trying to be merry. Well, I will be merry after a few of these beers. You know what I mean. Mr. Dobriansky, he's got with something. Do you still eat devil pasties, ginsters? No, not anymore. Because there's a thing in there. And what is in them looks like fucking cat food. So, no, I don't eat them no more. I mean, ginsters, I don't know why people eat ginsters, but yes, I did fall foul of the marketing campaign they have on their packets of a full Cornish pasty laden with beautiful meat. But no, I don't eat. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Scott. Have a good one, mate. Enjoy it with your family. I'll most probably join some other people's live stream later, if you know what I mean. Look after yourselves today. Don't get too full up with your beer, if you know what I mean. I know that you will do. And a true testament to... He's gone. I think he's gone. Yes. It's just pasties. Yeah, terrible. We have got one from Buzz. Merry Christmas, sir. Great to see you on this. Well, great to hear from you on this wonderful Christmas Day. Feels like any other day, but it's Christmas Day. And I'm in the moment of eating Cheerios and having plenty of beer. Got plenty of beer this time of day, haven't you? The next one. We've got Thomas is in the house. Hello, Thomas. Nice to hear from you, mate. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Nice to hear from you. Tell me if you're on the beer yet. I am. So, today, I'm just going to drink loads and loads of beer. Loads and loads of beer all day. Watch a bit of Netflix. That's probably. Might go out for a walk. Might do. Pubs ain't open. Well, pubs are open today in my area because I'm in tier 2. Pubs are open. Might pop in White Swan. And that's about it. And tomorrow, that's will be all the same again. On the beer again. Like you do. So I have to say, Cheerios and beer, not bad at all. Not bad at all. So, tell me, anybody out there who's started to crack open a few beers? You got to do it on Christmas Day. There's no rules on Christmas Day. You can do exactly what you want and say, fuck it. You know what I mean? So the beer I've cracked open is a 4.5% session IPA. I've got a pack of 4 of them for now. I've got some loads in there, if you know what I mean. Hugh Oldfield, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Hope you're well. Have a good day, and have plenty of turkey. If you're a turkey eater, I'm not a turkey eater. I can't stand turkey, to be honest with you. Can't stand turkey. That's one thing. I just can't stand turkey. Just open a pastry stout. Is that the black sheep one, Neil? If it's that one, it might be. I don't know. It could be. I remember a chocolate orange stout for black sheep, but if it's pastry, it won't be black sheep, will it? Good on you. I bet it's a nice one. Chocolate orange pastry stout. 8:15 in the morning. Cracking. See, I like to ease into the day quite carefully, if you know what I mean. So I get the old session beers out first, then go the full hog. You know, it is the black sheep. Is it? That's a nice beer. That's a really nice beer. Morrison's did it, I think. Morrison's did it. I think Morrison's did it. Can't see. Is it coming up? Merry Christmas, but yes, have a fantastic Christmas, Brett. Hope you're on the bill already. I am. I'll be gone. I'll be shit faced by 12. I'm sure I'll be shit faced by 12. I better not be, because I'm cooking. Well, I'm cooking Christmas dinner today, but it's only chicken fucking korma, because I had my Christmas dinner the other day, and I can't be bothered with all that palaver of, you know, turkeys, pigs in blankets, and all that bollocks. For some reason, beer tastes a lot better first thing in the morning. It certainly does. It does. It tastes a lot better first thing in the morning. Good can of beer. Watching CBeebies Christmas and breakfast for them presents. No beer yet. CBeebies. That's new to me. That I'm showing me age now. CBeebies. Definitely showing me age. Christ. Then breakfast for her. Then presents. That sounds the devoted husband or boyfriend. You must be, you know. I'll be telling her that she's gone to work. Miss Brown's gone to work today, so she's left me to my own devices. She can pick up the mess when she comes back from work, if you know what I mean. I'm not being cruel, am I? Fantastic stuff. So, tell me what beers you're drinking today. Tell me what you've got lined up on your Christmas Day lineup. What beers you got on your worktops ready to go into? I've got starting with these session IPAs, then most probably bacon sarnie, then most probably more beer. Flick around on Netflix and see what's on Netflix. Not a lot really. Walk to the pub, have a pint in there if I'm allowed in. Might not be allowed in. It might be kind of like with pubs, you might be, you know, only allowed a certain amount of people in them, if you know what I mean. So I'm in tier 2. Am I in tier 2 or tier 3? I can't remember what I'm in now. I'm not in tier 4. I'm not in tier 5. I'm not in tier 6. I'm in tier 2, which is a load of bollocks, to be honest. In fact, if the government really wanted to do something, they should have locked the whole bloody country down. That's another thing for another day, if you know what I mean. I know it's a viewer counts has dropped as soon as I mentioned the government. Yeah, not bad. That's nice. It's nice session beer, I have to say. So, like I say, I weren't expecting anybody to come on here today. In fact, look, it's all dropped off now. They're too busy opening presents, if you know what I mean. I wish I've got a present. Haven't got a present to open just to join in with the fun. I haven't really. I haven't got any presents. I'm not going to be on this live stream long because I know that people will be busy this morning, if you know what I mean. I tell you what, boys and girls, that's nice. Is there anybody else out there who's going to join into the merriment of this live feed? Not really. Anyone? No, gone. Oh, we got another one. No one's popped on. In between of opening presents and stuff. There's a bit dead out there, isn't it? I'll carry on. I'll pause another 10 minutes. What you do, you know, it's Christmas Day. Who's going to be watching me Christmas Day first thing in the morning, just drinking beer? It's not very entertaining for you lot out there, is it? But, you know, I said I'd do it. I said I'd do it. I said I'd come out. A little bit late this morning because I was supposed to be up doing this at 7:15 this morning. But as you do, you have a lie-in. And, of course, you get up and you think, oh, what time is it? Oh, God, I was supposed to have said I was going to do a stream the other day, 7:15, but obviously not. So, first beer of the day, nearly finished. Going, gone. Next one. Like you do. Yeah, second beer of the day. Second beer of the day. Cheers, everybody. Again, second beer of the day, this, and it's not even 8 o'clock. It's not even 8 o'clock. It's second beer of the day. Cheers. Lovely stuff. Oh, we got a comment. Mr. Barker's in the house. Mr. Barker's in the house. You just got up. Mr. Barker's just got up. I'll just turn the cat. Mr. Barker, I'll tell the world. Mr. Barker has just got up. Have you got a beer in hand, sir? Merry Christmas to you, by the way. Merry Christmas to your good. Merry Christmas to your good family, and Merry Christmas to Uncle Jim. I talked to Uncle Jim yesterday, you know. He's all right, Uncle Jim. He's in good spirits. He'll be round later, chowing on a sprout on your kitchen table. Guarantee it. Yes. Merry Christmas to you, sir. This is my second beer of the day. Only on some hazy days. Gotta, you know, break it in gently. I've got a day ahead of me of drinking copious amounts of beer, like you do. And there you go. What we got? How long have you been on? What have I missed? What was for breakfast? You have missed Cheerios and hazy days. That's what you missed. I don't have milk with me breakfast. You got to have beer. Milk is for, you know, babies and that. Things that want to grow have milk. I've finished growing. I don't have milk. I have beer. So I'm an absolute. Come on. Cat wants to get into the show now. You want to come in? That's it. So we had Beer Wonder on. We've had copious amounts of people on here. The cat's wanting to. What we got here? We got just open O'Hara's Stout. Oh, now O'Hara's. I have to say, I've only ever had one O'Hara's beer ever, and it was the. I don't think I've got it now. The Pale Ale, and it was absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. You know, it's you don't get Irish beers where I am. It's kind of like Yorkshire beers. That's what we have. Nothing else, just Yorkshire beers, which ain't bad because there's a hell of a lot of decent brewery in Yorkshire. What we got next? Here's one for the future: Coco Pop Stout. Yes, there is actually a beer, Coco Pops beer out there. I don't know who brews it, but I know Beer Wonder, they did it, a Coco Pop Stout. So it's already been done. But I mean, I've got cheese on toast later. So what beer would go best with cheese on toast? There you go. Cheese on toast pale ale. That'd be a good one. definitely. So, everybody, what have people opened their presents yet? Tell me what we got for your presents. Me personally, I got nothing. Nothing for presents. All I've got to do is kind of like talk to the cats. The cats don't want to know me. They're kind of like, yeah, fuck you. You know, you fed us now. I'm buggering off. So, it's going to be very quiet in a Brown household. Copious amounts of beer will be consumed. There'll be copious amounts of Netflix being watched. And there will be not much else going on. If you know what I mean. Oh, yeah. Bobby, Rupert Chesney, wish you a Merry Christmas. Well, my boys and girls will also want to wish Bobby, Rupert Chesney a Merry Christmas. Mr. C, Hermione Rose, and Jamal Jim Jam just sitting there looking at me. They wish you a Merry Christmas. He comes to the point, Mr. Barker. I have to say, Matthew, mate, you do get to the point. The missus is at work, so what will you cook for dinner? You know what I'm doing? I've gone to great lengths in preparing yesterday for this meal. When she gets in, she'll be very, very proud of me. Chicken korma, straight in the microwave. Ping, 2 minutes. There you go. I prepared it well yesterday, so I don't have to do much today. I went to Iceland yesterday to prepare the food for today, and I watched Jamie. What's his name? That Cockney bloke, Jamie Oliver. That's him. I watched him, and he said that you should prepare your Christmas meal so you have an easier Christmas day. So that is exactly what I did. I prepared my meal yesterday. I went to Iceland and bought it, and today it's an easier day. So all I have to do is to put the food into the microwave for 2 minutes. Bing, there you go, Mrs. Brown. Merry Christmas, and pull a cracker. So it's already done. It's already prepared. I'm the perfect house husband. Believe you me. Yeah. Have you seen the new film Bob the Ginger Cat at Christmas? No, I haven't. No doubt Mrs. Brown will, because really, these cats are my wife's cats. Well, she's blamed me on one of the cats because one of the cats we got is a bit of a psycho. But the other two, they're little babies. The two Burmans are little babies. The Maine Coon is mine because I was the one who picked her, and she's a little shit when she wants to be, I'll tell you. Anyway, now I haven't seen Bob the Ginger Cat at Christmas. I wonder what the film was about. Is it about a cat, by the way? It could be could be a killer cat, could be a ginger cat on the loose with knives and stuff and God knows what else. You know what I mean? Could be. What we got? What's coming up? Nice. Don't blame you. More time to chill. Exactly. More time to chill equals drinking more beer. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? More time to chill, more beer drinking time, and more time being slumped in front of the TV, watching stuff, if you know what I mean. What else goes? Do you have a lineup today for that? I had 4 yesterday, 2 big hitters. I didn't want many. I won't be feeling too good today. Well, I'll tell you what now. I reviewed that stout yesterday, and it's coming up today. I really, really enjoyed that stout. I gave it a bloody good review. I did feel a bit worse for wear afterwards because I reviewed 4 beers yesterday. The other 2 were, the other 3 were Belgian. One was a St. Bernardus, which is up. The Bush one, which was 12%. And I did the Rochefort, the new Trappist Rochefort, which was a beautiful beer. nearly 9%, but I felt it because I didn't have anything to eat before. So when I had this stout, the stout was really, really good. I have to say, I really, really enjoyed the stout, but I didn't feel it afterwards. Oh, did I, Al? I got like sat down. Funny enough, I had a curry yesterday. I went to Iceland's, got 2 kormas. I got another curry. I got tikka masala. I had a tikka masala, sat down, and I had a whole tube of Pringles afterwards to go with it, if you know what I mean. And I fell asleep, and she came in expecting a dinner because she was working yesterday, and I was slumped asleep in my armchair with with me curry half eaten and this tube of Pringles kind of like slumped over me with Pringles everywhere. So it did the job, that stout. I have to say it was a very, very good stout. Very, very good beer. It puts a lot of bigger and more commercial brewers to shame. And I let them know about it in the review as well. So I think that'll be uploaded about dinner time. I'm doing 2 reviews a day while I'm off. I think both of them, because I think both of them are really good reviews. They'll be come up. One maybe midday, one maybe about 2 o'clock, something like that. It'll be close together today. But they are that stout you sent, mate, was pretty shit hot stout. 13.7%. Unbelievable stuff. Really, really good stuff. That really good stuff. But I'm enjoying this beer actually. Session IPA, Hazy Days. I like it. You know, when London Beer Factory suddenly appear in Tesco's and that, I liked them. I like their Berliner Weiss. That was really good. And I like this one. But, you know, as it goes on, the beer starts to suffer in Tesco's and that. And London Beer Factory aren't as prominent on my beer radar now as what they were when they first came out. But I have to say, the Hazy Days Session IPA is a good beer. Good beer. Easy drinking. That's what it's all about, isn't it? At the end of the day, nice, easy drinking fodder. So tell me what beers you lot are drinking today. Big hitters, small hitters, medium hitters. Let's see. Oh, here we go. What's he come up with? If it'll come up. If it'll come up. Is it going to come up? This computer doesn't want to work. The internet's shit. 30.7%, it's strong, but you sure feel it, which also isn't a bad thing. Crafty One have impressed actual beer fans locally with that stout. Not bad for a tiny brewery. Exactly. You know, hopefully they'll stay tiny. I would like to see them stay tiny, be honest. You know, and just keep churning out the good stuff. And, you know, giving Doc Spears a bloody nose now and again would be nice, wouldn't it? You know, they won't like that, will they? I don't think they will like that. I don't think any commercial brewery would like somebody on their doorstep doing better beers than them. But that one there is fantastic. I have to say, it's a strong, very drinkable beer at 13.7%. It was, I have to say, one of the better stouts I've had this year. Definitely. Only done about 300 bottles of them, didn't they? Something like that. But it was a cracker. Absolutely. A belter, that one. Definitely. I'm not a fan of the London Beer Factory Zaya. I'm not. When I had it, it was too sweet, too thick, too indulgent. It was like resonated with me. I was drinking tar, really. It wasn't a beer which it was more to do with the percentage, really, and the way it was portrayed, the way it was kind of like sold. Some people like it, but I thought it was too sweet, too thick. I wasn't really into it. I don't mind sweet beers, but sometimes when a beer is too sweet, too heavy, it's no good for me. I've got some festive beers, got a couple of tiny rebels, the eggnog Stay Puffed, the mint Stay Puffed. I've saved a couple from last year. I'm doing that. Sounds interesting. The eggnog Stay Puffed. It'll either be really good or an absolute car crash of a beer. That The Mint Stay Puffed also. I think the Tiny Rebel, they'll either be really, really good or it's going to be an absolute car crash of a beer. Be like that Imperial Jam Donut thing they did this year. I never had it, but I heard people's description of it of being a really piss poor beer, you know. That's where you've got to be careful. If you're a brewer and you want to a good thing, don't spoil it. If you're a brewer and beers, a lot of your beers are reliant on adjuncts and whatever, don't over egg the cake, you know, don't spoil it. Just keep producing what you're good at. Don't over, you know I'm getting at. Tiny Rebel, they have, anybody remember Electric Boogaloo? Terrible stuff. It really was such an incredible stout. I was concerned at first when I saw they only had barrel aged for about 5 weeks, but it was a fresh empty barrel and you could taste it. In the review I did, I couldn't remember if it was barrel aged or not because I tried to look up the list, so I didn't mention that. But it did taste barrel aged. Well, now you say it, you did get that taste of agedness in it. For 5 weeks, you're most probably right. But then again, you also got to put into context that can they afford to age it longer, or not? At the end of the day, I think it was a trial and error thing, most probably on part of the brewer to see what it was like after 5 weeks. I don't know, but if it was aged longer, that would be even better. Definitely. Got 2019 KBS, 2019 Goose Island Bourbon County. That's the one I've been hunting around for. I need to find where I can get that. If I find things, I would and taste off with them two beauties. Good luck with that. I wouldn't dare to do a taste off with them two beers. I just wouldn't. I think they're so brilliant on their own. I think I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare do it. I think they're colossal beers, really. I think anyway. Some people might not. The brewery have been trialing their different beers in casks. Yeah, I think that is most probably why it was 5 weeks. So they're doing their homework, and I suppose when you're a micro brewery, you're trying to like experiment and still produce beer and see what people's reaction is to the beer, because at the end of the day, the beer is your reputation, not anything else. And of course, if the beer, suffers, your reputation will suffer, and that happens in a lot of breweries. A lot of incidences where you have a brewery comes out with something really, really good. The quality suffers if they expand or go big. Then you find that the beer they're producing isn't as good, and where it gets about, it's quite damaging. I mean, so we've got the brewery told me they will be aging it for longer next year with slightly bit more carbonation. Yeah, there wasn't hardly any carbonation here. But do you get much carbonation in a beer that strong? I mean, when I poured it out, there wasn't any head on it at all. It was very thin head. I mean, I don't think I got a head on it when I poured it out. I wasn't expecting a head on it with something like that. I'm not too sure. It's more barley. Well, it's a barley wine, really. It was kind of like on that kind of like level. But it was just really, really good. Really, really good. And sometimes no fancy labels, just a straight bottle with a strip saying what's inside it in very small writing. I'd say he'll have to make his writing big on his labels. But, the beer was good. The beer was good. It was good to do stuff. It's good to do stuff. It's good to do microbrewery beers. It really is. They're the ones who don't get a shout out. You know what I mean? So I think they got 8 or 9 casks in, spending with their beers. 12 beers made for Christmas in a month is absolutely. That is more beers than what dogs have made all year long. Dogs who? Who are dogs? Are they a brewery near you? I'm not too sure. I did have a Doc's beer. I've got some to review as well. Docs. Oh, I remember that. They appear on TV a lot, didn't they, Docs? Well, the Brewers do. That's nasty. Ooh, ouch. You see many turds with fancy labels on crafty ones, straight to the point, and let the beers do the talking. Exactly. You can polish a turd as much as you want, but it will still taste like shit at the end of the day. You can put the most shittiest beer in the most fanciest can, but at the end of the day, it's still the shittiest of beers, if you know what I mean. That's the way it goes. You know, we're not mugs, our beer drinkers. Nicky Lob has appeared. Merry Christmas to you, mate. Time for a Duvel. If you're on your Duvel, good luck to you. I've got a long way to go today. So I'm on my second beer today, nearly on my third, on the Session IPA, before I start to ramp things up today and start getting into some stronger stuff. And by the time the wife comes home from work, I will be flat out on the sofa like I was yesterday, and she'll be very mad at me for not being up, giving her a Christmas dinner. So Merry Christmas to you, sir. Cheers. Good health to Nicky Lob. And by the way, get some Guinness Clear in. Get some Guinness Clear in. You'll enjoy it. It's a good beer, Guinness Clear. Thank you for the inspiration the other day. It's a good beer. Guinness, fantastic. You can't beat Guinness Clear. Especially Christmas Day. Guinness Clear. Lovely. First thing in the morning. A Guinness Clear goes down a treat. Really does. Really does. You see often now people starting to get sick of it. I think they aim at people who don't know what they are looking for. Exactly. What are they looking for? Exactly. I haven't got a clue. What time is my missus home? What time is my missus home? I don't know. She might come home earlier because it's Christmas Day. She might come home at 12. She might come home at 3. I haven't got a clue. Haven't got a clue what time she'll be home. But I'll tell you what, I can guarantee you one thing: when she comes home, I would have had a skinful of beer. That is one guarantee. And Christmas dinner will be ready to, because I prepared it earlier. I prepared the Christmas dinner yesterday. It'll be ready just to pop in the old microwave. 2.5 minutes. Bing. There you go. Merry Christmas, Mrs. Brown. Here's your fucking korma. Merry Christmas to you. I don't mean it really. Don't know what it is with beer first thing in the morning. It just tastes really great. It really does. More people should drink beer first in the morning. Will you be getting the Only Fools and Horses with Pete's on? Will be Chris was on those. I watch them all the time. Funny enough, when we used to go to Mallorca a lot, they used to have them in the bars, didn't they? I used to get really annoying to people, annoying Mrs. Brown a lot, going in there and just standing, going into a bar in Mallorca, just watching, spending my holiday watching repeats, if you know what I mean. Can't help it. It's just like, you just can't help it. You can't beat Only Fools, can you? Nothing touches Only Fools. And we all know everything about all the episodes. I don't know what my favourite episode is. I like the Batman and Robin one. That's a cracker. Batman and Robin, I suppose, is my favourite episode of Only Fools. Can't think of them. There's loads of them in there. Loads of choose. I've got a wine to have with Christmas dinner. Oh, very nice. I didn't think you were sophisticated enough to have some wine. I know I'm not sophisticated enough to have any wine. So tell me, what wine is it? I would imagine my wine knowledge, by the way, is very limited. I would say it's Blue Nun or Liebfrau Milk. Or is it Hock? Is it Hock? That wine, that really cheap stuff. Blossom Hill, that must be the Carlin of the wine world, obviously. Surely Blossom Hill is. I'd imagine it will be. I know fuck all about wine. Even using it though, it still cracks you up. Exactly. It does. It does, Old Trigger, fantastic. Everything, after a few of them, you watch it and it's all the time in it. All the jokes, everything, but it's still makes you laugh. And there's not a lot of comedies that can do that, to be honest. I think I used to like the young ones. That used to be funny. I used to like 40 Towers. That used to be good. And of course, because of all this political correctness, you can't fart without offending anybody in this day and age. Comedy is really, really shit, to be honest. And I thought comedy was all about taking the piss out of ourselves without, getting offended by it. A bit like Roy Chubby Brown, Not that I've seen Roy Chubby Brown, but I've heard some stories about people going to go and see Roy Chubby Brown. Comedy should be that, taking the piss out, but you're not allowed to do that now. Not allowed to make a joke about anything, which is stupid. But it's like a tradition. When I travelled in Chile and Argentina, I had a bit of wine, even though it's not my so the rare occasion to it. I choose them. Oh God, what did you choose? I bet you chose an Argentinian wine or Chile wine. Bet you did. Did you? Let us know in the comments. Who else we got coming up in the comments? I remember when the old saying here was Germans can't have a laugh. Well, our times changed. Germans have a good old laugh, especially at us now, because we're a right bunch of clowns in this country. But I'm not going to go into politics, not today, boys and girls. It's Christmas Day, if you know what I mean. So, anybody out there who's drinking, tell us what you're drinking. We know Nicky Lobb's on the Duvel. He won't be standing he won't be standing by dinner time, I'll tell you. Lives in a village not too far away. He used to live near me before he moved away. Must have moved to your area. He used to live in North Hallerton, around the corner. Chubby Brown. I hopped with Argentina. Argentina. I tell you, Argentina is one of the places I want to visit actually, because quite like the look of Argentina. Nobody visits Argentina. I think Patagonia would be fantastic to visit, and the beef looks great in Argentina. That beef, just like succulent beef and a beer. Oh, lovely stuff. Beer's going down a treat. Nearly second one of the day, nearly done. Fantastic stuff. So, has anybody opened any presents yet? Because I tell you what, I haven't got any presents to open. I could be so sad I could just pick something up in the house and wrap it up, then unwrap it. That'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? Pick something up in the house, wrap it up and unwrap it. Oh, who's it from? Oh, it's from me. Merry Christmas, Mersey Beers. Just checking in, can't stay long, not drinking yet, as I have to taxi the missus to Valley before I drive to mine. Yeah, have a very, very Merry Christmas, Mersey Beers. Enjoy the day, enjoy some beers. Good health to you and your family. Hope you have a cracking day. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. It's a bit stupid, this allowing people just to meet up Christmas Day. To be honest, I don't agree with it. I think people should meet up all the time. Boxing Day as well, I think should be included. But have a great, great day. Have a great day. And enjoy some decent beers. Beer I'm drinking at the moment is Hazy Days. It's easy drinking. It's cheap. It's chips. And, you can't go wrong with that, can you? Let's see what Matthew says. If it'll come up. Because the computer doesn't want to work today. My internet's shit anyway. Always has been shitty. I've got the worst internet in the blinking world. I really have. Absolute terrible internet. We open presents after dinner. Mrs. put a little tree in our bedroom, and we have a couple of stocking fears to open when we get up. Open presents after dinner. Apologies to each other for getting something crap, like you do, then fall asleep in the afternoon watching Only Fools and Horses. It sounds like everybody's day is going to be like that. if you know what I mean. It's the dog's first Christmas, so the missus has gone mental. Oh, the dog's first Christmas. You see, it's funny enough, I've got a cat who's its first Christmas as well, and he hasn't got a clue what day it is. He's just sitting there looking at me saying, what the hell are you doing up this time? Anyway, yesterday it was snowing outside, and none of the cats, I've got 3 of them, have seen snow. And the 3 of them were, I should have got a picture of them, were sitting on the windowsill just staring at this snow coming down like that. Absolutely crazy. I thought, bloody hell, not white Christmas, are we? He'd half chucked down yesterday and all the snow, like tons of it. But no. Hope you have a good day, Mr. Mersey Beers. I really do. And hope the dog does too. Get loads of dog biscuits, lots of dog toys and everything and stuff like that. And I would have done the same for me cats, but the cats just look at me as I'm a daft twat and just rip everything apart. So, if you know what I mean, animals, can't live without them. Definitely, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's see what the next comment is, if it's coming up. If it's going to come up, because I'll tell you what, this computer does not want to work today. The internet's shit. And I don't fully understand all this Brexit deal stuff. The main concern will the Belgian and Danish and European beer. Yes, they will do. Well, they struck a deal, didn't they, apparently yesterday, but it's still got to get voted through Parliament. So all you need is some few idiots in Parliament to not back the deal. Then you're not going to get your Belgian beer, are you? Most probably. Anyway, so I think it's in the bag. I think it's a very, 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 very soft Brexit. I think it's we've got a Brexit, but we're still tied to Europe. We always will be tied to Europe, and I think I don't know what the rules are for travelling, free of movement at the moment in Europe. I was supposed to be in Madeira this week. We moved it. Well, didn't we? Cancelled it. We're off to Spain in April, but we thought yesterday, with all the kerfuffle going on with what's going on, that we would have had a hard time coming back from so I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Couldn't tell you. Yeah, I think it is. I think there's too much at risk regarding this Brexit business. There's too many industries are reliant on Europe, and there's too much at risk. And you don't really want to start risking stuff like that, especially, when jobs are reliant on it. And of course, I think the public was completely missold the whole Brexit idea by the Pratt who's Prime Minister now. So for me personally, I think a very soft Brexit is the best thing. The cat's playing up now. Bloody cats playing up as ever. See what's coming up now in the comments. Fucking bloody get the comments up. There's too much relied. Exactly. There's too much relied on it. We're so intertwined with Europe. It'd be stupid to come out of it. It's the world's biggest market, isn't it? So what's the point coming out of something which you're making money on it? Stupid. Anyway, what beers? Anybody open any beers yet? Am I the only one drinking at the moment? Might be. Soft Brexit, we have spent. Yes, we all waste money. The government's good at wasting money. Fantastic. Never known a government like it. Think of like endless, bottomless purse, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, cracking beer. Third beer coming up of the day. Third beer of the day, like you do. There we go. Yeah, let's see who else is coming on. It's coming up about 12. I will crack mine open, mate. Well, the way I'm going, about 12, I'll be fucking asleep. But never mind. It's Christmas. Christmas Day is what you make of it. At the end of the day, mate. At the end of the day, what we got? Boom, 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 boom. I enjoy the Wensleydale can, mate, but I like the bottle even more. Solid beer. And the Wensleydale Brewery, they've just started to do can stuff, and you will get some more offers. And when I had that can you had, it was all right. I thought the carbonation was a little bit too much for me in that. I think it spoiled the beer a little bit. But they have just released a stout, which I'm going to do over Christmas. If it's any good, I'm going to send you a can of it. But the bottle stuff, I think the bottle stuff is better from them, to be honest. The cans is a new thing they're doing. I don't think they're fully there yet with them. But the beers I've always had from Wensleydale, which they have got over North Yorkshire Brewing Company, is the beers are okay. You know, their worst is okay and their best is good. You know, it's a solid brewery. Two young lads, I think, run this brewery. I think they bought it about 4 years ago, and they've just moved premises to the centre of Labour. And yeah, they're doing all the right things. Doing all the right things. Decent stuff, decent beers coming out of that brewery, definitely. Solid Yorkshire brewery. But like with a lot of breweries, they're kind of like hemmed into their own area. You very rarely get a Wensleydale beer outside the Dales. I've never seen it. It's the same with the Yorkshire Dales Brewing Company. The beers are very much within the Dales area in the pubs around there. I don't think you'll find many of their beers outside that area, like a lot of breweries, I suppose. Always go for the local outlets. The bottle was absolutely fantastic, what I expected. Yeah, it did. That's what I thought too. I have got another bottle out called the Gamekeeper, which is, I think, about 3.9. And I've never had it. I've heard reports that it's one of their best ones. Even at 3.9, it had full of flavour as well. It's what I like about some of these beers, especially beer I'm drinking now. This beer, it's a session IPA. It's 4.6. And usually with session IPAs, if you get a bad session IPA, they are very, very thin, very, very thin and very, very watery. And when you get a good session IPA, you don't get that thinness. You just get a flavour. And this is one of them where, for me, you get lots of flavour, no real thinness. You get a lovely bitterness. And that's what makes a good session beer. I think if you drunk a beer and it's very watery, very thin, thin in body, for me, it's not a good beer, because you think about it, what you're drinking in the pub. Say you're going to have 6 pints of it in the pub, you'll be pretty pissed off by your 4th pint of it. So a good session beer has got to be a nice flow of flavour for me in the taste. It has to be, just because I'm drinking this, got 4 cans of this, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying them because they're easy drinking, full of flavour. But I've had some really, really stinkers over the years. The Dales Brewery actually got their beers outside of the Dales. It was even sold it before those stouts was a train wreck, and then nobody ordered them back. He had one. He had one punt at that, and the thing is, those stouts, he had a lot. I mean, he had boxes of them, boxes and boxes, because he brewed these before everything got shut down. Okay, if I remember rightly, those were in the shops back in July, August time. and he, when we were going to go into lockdown, he kind of like bulked up his stocks. Basically, that's what he did. He kind of like bulked up his stocks. We walked into the brewery. There were boxes and boxes and boxes of the stuff everywhere, everywhere. And of course, nobody had it. You know, my theory was you should have, cracked open the cans and tried them. Obviously, nobody did. And of course, you had one punt. There's one punt. When you get your beers into a bottle shop, they've got to be good, because your reputation, as I said earlier in this stream, is on the beer. If you get a bad reputation with your beers, you're not going to sell any. And of course, what happened was he put them out there, and it was an absolute diabolical mistake, really. I mean, I don't think he'll ever admit to it, but I know for a fact those beers he doesn't push anymore, as in advertise. And I think, he does too many. He's got 23 different beers running out of that brewery. 23 different beers. Really, you only need to have, for me, if you're brewing beer, you only have to have a handful of styles. Pale ale, IPA, stout, porter, maybe a lager, maybe, seasonal, 6, 7 styles. He had 23. And he's still doing them now. 23 different beers for one bloke. Terrible. If you do that many beers, how the hell are you going to be in control of the quality of them? How the hell can you be in control of the quality of beer if you're churning out 23 different beers throughout the year? It's impossible. And also, on top of them 23 beers, at Christmas, he goes even more crackers. He does 8, I think it's 6 or 8 different Christmas ales. I mean, that is phenomenal. That's too much beer coming out of a brewery for me. For me to be a good brewery, you got to just stick to your main styles and do them well. Do them styles well. Get them done well. Get them out there. Get people enjoying them set styles, and maybe do a little twist on them styles, but still do them same handful of styles of beer. It's not fucking 23 of them, It's, it's unreal. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe the range of beers he's got. He had this. He puts them up there. He puts them on the shelf. When I first went round there, I asked him how many beers he did. I looked up on the shelf. There's about 23 different bottles. I said, "You're joking." He goes, "No, I'm not." So it's unreal. It's unreal. I mean, with difference to the Wensleydale Brewery do, a handful of styles. Say, I think I do about eight beers. Wensleydale. I think I do about 8 beers, but I couldn't believe that the Yorkshire Dales Brewery is shocking, really. Yeah, 5 or 6 like core beers, 1 or 2. Yeah, it is. It's about right. You have your core beers, which you get them right, you get the quality right, you produce en masse. Those core beers go to all the pubs, get it right in the canning, get it right in the bottling, they go to the shops. Then the seasonals, you can either do the seasonals and sell them direct from the brewery, or at selected pubs on cask or whatever. But, to have so many beers coming out of one brewery, it's a shocker. You can't. The quality of all them beers, you just cannot keep your hand on that quality at all. Yeah, exactly. That's what it should be. That's what it should be. You lose control after you've done. You lose control of the quality after if you do more than 10 beers. I think you lose control of the quality of that beer because you're doing so many beers. You're just churning them out, churning them out, churning them out, and like I said, I could not believe the amount of boxes of that stout he had. It was unbelievable, unbelievable. So let's see what we got from Thomas. Thomas is there. I think time to sober do some work. Framing. Well, all the best, Thomas. All the best, mate. Thomas, if you're watching, Merry Christmas to you and your family. And enjoy the day. No doubt, Thomas, I will see you on somebody else's stream today because I know there's a ton of streams coming our way today. I know there's a few people doing them. And I thought, well, I'll be the first to get one in early in the morning. So all the best, Thomas. Hope everything hope you have a good day and everything. And a happy new year if I don't talk to you in the meantime. So cheers, mate. I'm going to see anyone get that brewery in again after those stouts. Even the biggest on exactly. You get one shot. You get one shot. And at the end of the day, he got a consultancy in to do the cans because he was starting to go market himself as more craft, and he got a consultancy in to design cans. And these cans, when I looked at them, I thought it's not going to do it. You're better off doing what you're doing best. You're better off at doing the ales, the pales, and everything. And of course, he went down the route of producing too many beers, and what happened? Beer Hounds Beer Reviews. Merry Christmas from Orange County, California. Merry Christmas to you out there. I haven't got a clue what time. Obviously, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, I would say. Hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas out there in California. No doubt you will be on the beer already. So Merry Christmas to you, sir. Merry Christmas indeed. Nice to see some new people pop up on the live stream now and again. The problem is with bottle shops and non-bottle shops, people know what they are looking for. People will give them one chance and that is it. Well, the power of the internet works its magic, doesn't it? Because at the end of the day, you got, Untapped, which I'm not on Untapped, and other media platforms. Rate Beer's another one, I suppose. Beer Advocate, maybe another one. And once I've noticed that once one person says something bad about beer, there's no one brave enough to say they actually do like a beer on these platforms. Usually once you get one bad review on that beer, everybody follows suit. And I suppose that's when I've always said that if you're reviewing beer, never be afraid to say what you think about a beer. If you review a beer and you see other reviews and they're all slating it, don't be afraid to say that you like something. Because at the end of the day, it's all about your personal preference. I say it all the time. It's all about personal preference. Don't feel as though you have to dislike a beer. Lots of people dislike a beer. But if a beer is genuinely bad, which stouts were, because I don't think they were meant to be that way. I think he kind of like fucked up in the brewing. You know what I mean? So it's one of them things, isn't it? You don't be afraid to like something that somebody doesn't like. If I see new beer bound to pick it up and try it, if I see a new beer, bound to pick it up to try it. Exactly. Irrespective of what people say about it, you got to give it a go yourself and give your own idea of what it's about. Because at the end of the day, it's all down to, like I say, personal preference. It's down to what you think of that beer as an individual. But I suppose it is quite intimidating to say you like something if lots of people say they don't like it. It's one of them things, you know. It's just one of them things which, you know, this is where dogs get away with it. They have the entire area to themselves, and people support them in good nature just from the fact they're local, but they don't actually know anything about beer. I wouldn't go to that extreme. I think they do know about beer. They I think the beers are okay. I think the ones I really liked have been the collabs. I think I think the marketing's pretty naff, to be honest, and I think the price is pretty bad. I think they like to rip off people more with the price. I don't agree with their price mechanism at all. I think we'll get to that when I review that stout you sent us, the Doc Stout. I will get to that price point of them beers when I do that review, because at the end of the day, I think if that stout turns out to be a mundane stock beer, nothing special about it, then for me, I will say something regarding the price, because at the end of the day, if you paid a lot of money for a beer, you expect something, quite special, if you know what I mean. Let's see what we got. He says Matthew Barter says the Stonker was sour. Yes, it was, but I have had the bottle version. The bottle's down there. The bottle version was really good. Get hold of a bottle version. I'll send it to you. I'm saying that could be sour and all. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. So like anything with brewing, you got a brewery in your town. It's a place to go to, have a good time, drink some nice beer. And I think the only way the customers will know about Docs, or if they get into beer, is you really need to have an alternative brewery in the town. 2 breweries doing beer, and you will see people will pick a favourite over the 2, obviously. Like I said, the lager that Docs do was a good lager. It was a very good lager. And it shouldn't be that way. Your favourite beer style from a craft beer brewery shouldn't be a lager. It should be one of their other beers, because that's my opinion. They're craft, they do craft beer. For someone to tell them, oh, my favourite beer yours is a lager, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth. I wouldn't be happy about it. There's one thing I wouldn't be happy about. Let's see what's done. Goes, yeah, that's the hardest effort made here, even wrapped in a guess, so you can judge what they really like by that start. I made a comment on a can pour picture they posted. Again, it's nice to have the presentation, but at the end of the day, it's what's in the can what matters. That's what matters. What's in that can, what it tastes like. You can polish the turd as much as you want. It's certainly good. I said the stout looks thin on the pour. Doc's on it is delightfully thick, and you can even stand a spoon in it. So 550 that can. So I don't know whether or not I should get a spoon, stick it in the glass, see if it stands up. See, it stands up. So 3rd beer in, Christmas Day. It's looking good. I'll be going downstairs soon, watch a bit of TV like you do. I will most probably do another. I most probably will do another stream this Christmas holiday. Definitely. I haven't been doing many streams lately, I have to say, because I've got shit internet. At the end of the day, my internet is fucking shit. You know, I look back at them and I'm chugging around like that. Really, really bad. Let's see what we got coming up. Got another comment. Have we got on the coffee? Nah, get on the beer. Got to be on the beer. Christmas Day isn't Christmas Day without being on the beer. That's what it's all about. Let's see what else is coming. New Year's stream, mate. New Year's Eve stream. Yes. This is the problem when you do streams. It's kind of like lots of other people doing streams, and so there's lots of people watching lots of other people, and of course, you don't want to be on the same time as other people. But I will look and see who else is on, and kind of work my way around them if you want. Sounds good. New Year's Eve. Sounds like a good. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. That does. We've got Xmas Day is the only day it's acceptable to drink first thing in the morning. Well, I've got a little argument about this. Is it acceptable? When is it acceptable to drink? I mean, I could drink first thing in the morning, every morning. I think beer tastes great first thing in the morning. It's just great, but it fucks your day up because you'd be absolutely blotted by 11:30, 12 o'clock. But you know what I mean? Let's see what we got. So what's coming up? Jimbo's coming New Year's Eve. Is that what you say? Is that what you say? Jimbo is coming New Year's Eve. Looking up. It's not coming up. Apparently, this is shit. This computer. Oh, I'll get a sledgehammer to this computer and just smash the fucking thing to. That's getting weird. Jimbo's coming. Yes. Good old Jimbo. Exactly. I might do it New Year's Eve then. If Jimbo's turning up, then I've got to do it because the bloke's a legend. Jimbo, he's a bloody legend. We've got a post farm, a beer a day with TK. Merry Christmas to you, sir. It is breakfast in the UK, but I'm drinking beers at 3:42 in Ohio. See, you can pick up a beer and just crack it open at that early hour. Have a very, very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, sir. Enjoy your day. You got a longer day than me. You really have. Really have. So what else we got coming up? As I say, so yes, exactly. 5 o'clock somewhere. What's the cat doing? What are you doing? Yeah, you. Let's see what's coming up. See what's coming up on the show today. Anything? Me and Jimbo will be out early on the hunt for some pork pies in the morning. Don't want pork pies. I put anything in them pork pies. You too. I'll see but some. Cheers, gents. Cheers, Mr. TK. All the best to you, sir. Have a fantastic Christmas day. And Thomas has just said, just sub TK. Fantastic. Support all beer reviews. Big, large, small. We're a funny bunch, really. A fickle bunch, really. But we all got hearts, and our hearts always in the right place, I suppose. There you go. If that ain't a big positive thumbs up for the beer community on YouTube, what is? If you know what I mean. So let's have a look at the comments coming up. We have I thought you had liked a good pork pie. Yes, I do like a good pie. Not the chili pie. Not a chili pie. I don't like them at all. That is one thing. That is one thing. Paddy Cost, my man. Merry Christmas to you, mate. I'm looking forward to the shimmy later. I'll have the Chimay Blue with you. I'll taste with you on your Facebook group. 6:30, I think it is. Yes, I'll have my Chimay Blue with you, sir. Nice to hear from you. Hope you're well. Hope you're keeping well. Try to keep well in this day and age. And we have a comment from Mr. PA Brew News, if I can pick it up. He says, cheers, Mr. Brown. Merry Christmas to Mr. PA Brew News. If it's going to come up, this computer's do my head in. It really is. Go on, show it. Show his comment. Go on. Is he going to show? Is it going to show Mr. PA Brew News comment? PA Brew News. You know PA Brew News. He is just said, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Paul. Merry Christmas, sir. All the best. Panicos says he can't wait. I can't wait either. It's going tits up now. Comments is going tits up. The computer's about as slow as a snail. So we've had PA Brew News say Merry Christmas. We've had Panicos say he cannot wait for his Chimay. Merry Christmas to Mr. PA Brew News. Merry Christmas to Panicos. Matthew Barter, have you seen the news about the online store Beer Hop who sell American beers? They now see that they are getting and sticking lots of Founders. Founders, love a bit of Founders. Who doesn't like Founders? You can't beat a bit of Founders, can you? Lovely stuff, Founders. KBS, that curmudgeon's one. Oh, can't beat a good bottle of Founders. Mr. Digo says, Thomas, thank you, window. The comments have just kind of like settled down a bit now. Everything went. I see your cat popping its head up, bless it. Well, this one here, this is a Maine Coon, and she's a little bit temperamental, and she would have me hand off if she wanted to. She has done. I've got bloody claw marks all over my hands, as I got my feet and everything. Oh, lucky person, TK. Oh, can't be a good KBS. Lovely stuff, KBS. Cracking beers. Cracking beers. Can't go on with that like you do. They said I'll be getting KBS the lot in. Looks like you got a new outlet for your Founders fetish then, Matthew. The cat is... Ow. She don't want to know me. She's bit me. I leave her alone. Never kind of like stroke a cat when it's licking its bits. It's not a good idea. Just bit me, little bugger. Anyway, we're getting to the end of this stream, I think, because I'm getting hungry. And at the end of the day, it's Christmas Day. And when you get a bit hungry Christmas Day, it's time to eat. So I'm going to make a toast to everybody out there. No, I wouldn't mind betting that we talk another time today, Matthew, mate. I think we will. We've got some more. I'll go through some more comments because at the end of the day, I've got to just check the comments. Do you guys get the variants of the espresso? I think you do get the variants at certain outlets in the UK. I know Matthew's had the espresso KBS. I think it was the espresso KBS. I did an order with Dutch site about a month ago to get the Founders. Yes. Don't worry about the Dutch. We're all going to sign the agreement now, so you're going to get more of them. I have the Mackinac Fudge one, and it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So on that note, boys and girls, have a fantastic, stupendous Christmas Day. All of you. God bless you all. Enjoy and see you all soon.